Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. And this is your spoilers video for the bold and the beautiful for the week of August 22nd through August 26th. And all of my B&B fans, we got to talk about the surprise that Hope gets when she shows up over at Deacon's place. Brooke and Taylor get into a heated argument about this whole kiss that Taylor shared with Ridge in Monaco. And there is also a Forrester family celebration dinner. So before we do this, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to this channel. And please don't forget to like and share. Let's jump into this. Oh, let's start off with this Brooke and Taylor confrontation. So, looks like next week Brooke is going to be angry. She's going to go over and confront Taylor about kissing Ridge in Monte Carlo, and she'll accuse Taylor of taking advantage of her husband. But wait, look like Taylor is going to be quick to correct Brooke. She tells her, I didn't come on the Ridge. He was the one who initiated the kiss with me. But will she also mention that it happened right after, she was the one that showed Ridge the photo of Brooke, Hope, and Deacon together. So then the conversation, or shall I say heated argument, turns into a quarrel over Douglas and his living arrangement. So Brooke insists that Douglas belongs with Hope and Liam. Yeah, right. And the fact that they have provided this stable home for him for years now, and she say that he should stay with them. Now, of course, Taylor, which Douglas is, her grandson, has the opposite opinion, and that's to be expected. And she argues that, you know what, I get that, but it's time for Douglas to have some time and live with his father. So now Brooke all of a sudden want to create this theory in her head. And she shares this with her daughter, Hope, that she suspects Taylor is using Douglas as a ploy to drive a wedge between her and Ridge. No, your opposition is drawing a wedge between you and Ridge, Brooke. Considering that she was the same person who pressured Douglas to keep silent about her kiss with Deacon. Nevertheless, Brooke tells Hope that she believes Taylor will stop at nothing to reunite with Ridge. So now, speaking of Thomas, Hope is going to be dumbfounded when Thomas hangs up on her during a phone call about Douglas. Now, it seems Hope is continuously reiterating her concerns and tell Thomas that Douglas needs to stay right where he is with her and Liam. But he got fed up with the whole conversation and her insistence and ends the call without even saying goodbye. So on a more peaceful note, the Forresters gather together for a family dinner. So what they'll be doing is celebrating Finn's return to the land of the living and the demise of his mother, Sheila Carter. Now, of course, they have no idea that Sheila is still alive and well, and no doubt, of course, is going to be wreaking even more havoc on their family in the very near future. However, for the time being, they count their blessings and pretty much have an enjoyable evening this week. Now, speaking of Sheila Carter, her and Deacon is going to panic when his parole officer, Jordan, arrives at his door. Now, it looked like there's supposed to be this whole comedic set of errors that's going to happen with this next week. Sheila is going to try to hide while Deacon, who is completely hung over from the night before, try his best to keep up appearances. He's going to look extremely nervous because we all know if Jordan realized that he's harboring a wanted criminal, guess what? Deacon's going back to jail, and he knows that. So we got a whole friends with benefits situation possibly happening between Sheila and Deacon. So Sheila is going to tell Deacon it's too late to turn her into the cops. Plus, she points out that no one's looking for her anyway because they all think that she's gone to the great beyond, courtesy of a bear. Now, Sheila attempts to convince Deacon to let her hide out in his little tiny apartment, telling him that they can be roommates with benefits. The question is he going to go for it? So then let's talk about Deacon and Ridge. They get into an argument after running into each other, arguing about this whole relationship with Brooke and Hope. Now, Deacon tells Ridge that he treats Brooke like garbage, not to mention this mistake he think he's making by supporting his son Thomas over his daughter Hope. Of course, he's going to support his son Thomas. Now, Ridge counters by telling Deacon that, you know what, as far as he's concerned, your opinion means absolutely nothing. And this is going to, get under Deacon's skin. He gets angry, and the two of them get involved in this whole heated argument, which, Deacon, please, you are in no place to talk right now. And then last but not least, Hope get the shock of her life. So Hope shows up unannounced over at Deacon's place and surprised by what she finds. What she encounters is this strange woman in her dad's apartment. Now Hope feels like, there's something about her that she finds familiar. But the question is, will she realize that this is actually Sheila? And if so, will she find herself in danger? So we'll have to keep watching The Bold and the Beautiful next week to find out. So there you have it, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of August 22nd through August 26th. Let me know down in the comment section, what do you think about this heated argument between Brooke and Taylor? What do you think about Brooke's whole analysis of using Douglas to throw a wedge between her and Ridge? And what about this whole friends and with benefits storyline between Deacon and Sheila? What do you think about that? So if you haven't seen The Young and the Restless spoilers, they have been already uploaded to this channel for next week. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.